Hello, this is Stilled Waters at stilledwatersmusic.com. That's STEELEDWADDERS music.com. And I'm here to tell you how you can build your own studio on a budget. And I'm talking to the women out there. I was looking online for home studios and things like that, and I see a lot from the guys, from the fellas. I don't see a lot from the women. I saw a couple, and I know there are a lot of women with music studios and things like that, and I want you all to hit me up and tell me of some of your experiences, and let's have more of a presence and know, hey, we out here doing it too. If you wonder why I'm dressed like this, because I've been working on making some bass traps, some sound panels, and I'm been working with insulation. I see a lot of guys that be out there making these things, and they never have on. I know boys would be boys and all of that, but they don't have on any protection. You want to be able to keep from inhaling those fibers. You want to keep the glass out of your eyes. I don't want my dreads to get all messed up because I gotta look, pretty and together and presentable for church tomorrow, because today is Saturday, so I can't come with dust and insulation in my hair. So we're going to get started. I'm going to show you what I did on my studio and making it on a budget. I did all of this myself. Yes, it takes time, it takes work, it takes sweat, but it is a labor of love. So let me show you. Let's get to it. Say what I've been doing. What I did, I went to Lowe's and I bought some Roxol insulation, and it's called Safe and Sound insulation. It's fire and soundproofing insulation. It cost me, I think it was about $50 or so. Okay, and so all I did, I also went and got some wood. Okay, let's see if you can see that. Just some thin wood that I got from Lowe's. Okay, and what I did, I made a box. And let me show you what this trap looks like. Back up some so that you can see it. That's what it looks like. And what I did is I made a box. Okay, let me flip it over here. Oh, all right. I made a box and I filled the box with the insulation. And then on the other side, now you can see here, the light is a little better. You can see here, it's just a thin piece of wood. Okay, there it is, thin piece of wood, and I screwed it shut. The reason why I screwed it, because I'm a repurposer, and in case I want to use it for something else, I can use the wood for something else. Okay, and so I spread the burlap over it. Okay, stapled it down. I had a backing on it. Now, this is what was on the back of it. Okay, it started out as a box. Okay, that's what it looked like. And then I cut the box, cut a hole. I cut a hole in the middle of it. Okay, now this stuff here is just that fabric. Again, I got this at Lowe's, and it's the fabric that you put down. It's like landscape fabric that you put down to keep the weeds from coming up. Okay, it's real cheap stuff, And so what I did on this one here, as you can see, I'll show you one that I just got through making. I've cut the hole out. Okay, I put the insulation in, and then here's the fabric. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some gloves on, because you want to be safe. Now, before, I made some with this stuff, the pink stuff, the R19 stuff. Okay, that's not going to cut it. Not going to cut it very well, and it's very messy. Okay, So I used the Rockwool set. Now let me show you what the Rockwool looks like. Okay. All right. It comes in these, this way. It comes in these wonderful bats. Okay. Let's see. All right, here we go. All right, and you know, they're pretty thick. You know, I think they're about 4 inches. You know, you can put both of them together to make great big fat babies if you want to. You know, but they come, you know, already proportioned out in you know, wonderful bats versus the pink stuff. You know, it comes in bats, but the bats are, you know, they're a little different. You know, they're thin, and they're just not as they're not as dense as this stuff here. Like I said, you get it for about $50. Now the reason why I use the pink stuff, because Lowe's at that time didn't sell the Rockwool. Okay, so I had made my box. After I made the box, put the insulation in it. Put the burlap on the side of it. Then I cut the inside out. And that just made it, that just kind of made it easier. Once I cut the inside out, then when I put this landscape fabric, okay, all I have to do is come in like this and stick it up underneath. Okay? Stick it up underneath there real good. That keeps the, okay, let me put this right here. Hopefully you'll be able to see. Okay. All right. So, when I come in, put this other glove on, right? So I come in and I make sure that that's now up under here. I've got all this space, okay, because the insulation is going all the way to the back there. So when I put this fabric in there, I can do like this, and it covers it up all the way around underneath it. So I don't have to worry about it. And that way I'm not sitting here stretching it over here and trying to staple it and stuff like that, because this, you know, this fabric isn't the you know, the strongest. Okay, so get some of the dust off of it. So now you can see, this is what this panel looks like on the back. Now this is the back side of it, okay? Don't look too bad, does it? All right? If I wanted to, I could cut these off, get it looking really good. If I wanted to use this side, okay? Stain this really good, and you know, that would look good hanging on the wall. But what I did, all right, I put some burlap on it. Some, I hope you can see this, some black burlap that I had on the front, and then I got this, just got this trim, because my studio is purple, burgundy, and black and red. Okay, I just put some trim here to try to hide some of the staples that I put in there, so that, you know, it'll look really good. And so, you know, I got to finish putting some nails here to cover that trim. So this is what it looks like in the front. This is what it looks like in the back. Now the you know, this is a mess down here because this is my work area. Again, women, this is something that we did. I just cut it out using this wonderful gadget, the Dremel Trio from Lowe's. Okay, it makes, I mean, it makes quick work of stuff. Okay, I put that thing like that, and you know, boom, booyah, booyah, and it was done. It was done in no time at all. Okay, made quick work. It was a lot quicker than a jigsaw. Then what I did, I'll be right back, is, okay, like as you can see with this one, okay, and then what I did, I just put a wire on it. I'm gonna have a hook coming out the wall where it can hang up, and so this is what this one here looks like. Okay, this is the red one. Okay, it's pretty good and dense, you know, pretty big. So let me show you, you know, again what it looks like. Okay, so that's that one. And also, like I said, this wood, as you can see right here, the wood is pretty thin. Okay, it's not really thick wood. Okay, and here is the other one. You might hear me huffing and puffing, but I picked this up with one hand. All right, this is the other one. All right, so as you can see, that's two of them right there, and they look pretty good. Now I've made some more quite some time ago, as I can show you right here. Here's a great big one that I made, and it was, and then here's another smaller one that I made. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, this great big one that I made, I kept the backing on it. Okay, all right, show you what that looks like. All right, the reason I kept the backing of it is because I was using it as a plug in this window right here. Now I kind of am fortunate because my studio is in the basement, and so as you can see here, the basement is all underground. That's out of a window well. That's looking out of the window well. But I still plug the windows up sometimes to, you know, when the dogs are barking or something like this. Now, does this soundproof the whole house and the whole area? No. Have I done the ceiling? No. Of course, this area you're looking at now is not my studio area. It's actually my my art area. Like I said, it's a mess now because I've got this crap everywhere and stuff like that. But I am also a woodworker. I am an artist. I will show you some of my artwork. But right now, I was making the bass traps. Women, we are out there, okay? We make our studios and things just like the fellas do. This studio here, this video here is just in making some traps or sound panels. Okay, or sound panel. Now, is it going to sound like the $1 million studios and stuff like that? No, it's a home studio, duh, you know. But does it sound better than when it is not going to be there? Yes, it does. Learn all that you can to get better at your art. I am a musician, a singer, songwriter, producer, engineer. Now you might say, oh, she thinks she's all that, thinks she can do everything. No, I don't think I can do everything. I can do a little bit of those things. Am I proficient to the nth degree on all of them? No, I am not. I'm still learning. I do have a degree in music technology. I think we should learn more and more, as much as we can, in schooling, in books, and in experience. Nothing beats experience. Just working it out, just working it out. And so I know there's a lot of women producers and things out there. Again, I used the Roxul Safe and Sound from Lowe's for about $50. What it took for me to make one, see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, I actually have 5 because I've got one in my studio booth. I'm gonna give you one peek at my booth. That's all you get. One peek. That's all you get. Because I'm gonna show you a little bit more of that later, of how you can make a studio on a budget. My area was just one big gigantic basement. Even had problems with water. I've been fighting problems with water. I had to put a couple sump pumps in and stuff like that. And so I'll show you some things that I did to combat that. I live in an area that, you know, we get all those rains, and whatever you do, you're still going to end up getting some seepage. And so I had to see what I could do where I could save my equipment. Okay, again, how to make a studio on a budget. The studio that I have designed is portable. It can be taken down. I can take it down and put it in another house if I want to. Right now, I've made some bass traps and or sound panels, if you will. The whole thing with the Roxul, and I got the burlap on sale at Joann's. You know, this fabric here is just landscape fabric. Was like $5, I would say. And with the wood, actually I got this wood free from somebody that father passed, and they had all this wood, and she didn't know what to do with it. I'm a woodworker, and I'm like, bring it on. And so I got some of the wood free. But these little things here that I did, these things were like $2 a piece, you know, and it came in, I think, 10 feet long or something like that, you know, so you could cut them down to size to how you want it. This trim here, you know, again from Joann, which is just ribbon. It's just ribbon, you know. They was like, what, $2 or something. And so that, in a sense, is a budget. I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I've got one in my studio booth. I think I've spent maybe $100, and usually it costs about that much just to buy one of these things. So again, this is geared toward the fairer sex. This is geared toward us and to show how we too can have a presence in the music community, and how a woman can also build a studio. And I want to make it where it's user friendly enough so that all of the women and the girls who are inspiring to do this can say, you know what, I can do that too, you know, because we can. And I'm not a spring chicken, you know, not anymore. I can still cluck, right? But I'm not a spring chicken anymore. But I've been messing around with this and with music for more than 30 years, okay? So that shows that I'm more than 30, but that's, you know, that's okay, because every day is a day of Thanksgiving. So in the next video, I'm going to show you what I did as far as, we're going to take our journey on what I did on my studio to make it work for me. And hopefully it'll be some good ideas where it can work for you too. Again, these bass traps, Stilled Waters Music, okay? This is done with the tablet. So I didn't go in and do the video where my name would, you know, pop up on the screen. STEELEDWADDERS music.com. Please go there, check me out, check out some of my music. Get to learn a little bit more about me, and I will be posting another video, and we will continue our journey and our tour on how you wonderful ladies can also make a studio on a budget and have fun doing it. All right. Peace out. Goodbye.